Hello everyone. Let us solve the definition where we will ask the user to enter two integer numbers and then we will make sure that one of the number is positive and the other number is negative. Now, we cannot make an assumption that the user would always enter integer numbers on the internet. So, we will have to make sure that after fetching the value from the text boxes, we are converting it into a number and verifying that they are actually numbers or not. Now, if they are numbers, then the next thing we have to make sure is that they are integer numbers or not. So here is where I am going to convert my numbers b1 into a integer, and likewise I will convert the integer b2. So c1 and c2 are the two integers. Now the next thing I have to validate is, are they integers? And if they are integers, then I'll make sure that one of them is positive, the other is negative. Now, which one should be positive, which one should be negative is not mentioned. One should be positive, the other should be negative. So first, let us put in the clarity that the inputs are actually integer numbers. So if and only if they are integer numbers, then we would go ahead. Actually, you could have twisted the definition to say read two numbers and then check. In that situation, you wouldn't want to add in this logic, but intentionally, this integer section has been given in the definition. So yes, if they are integers, then do something. Otherwise, we'll just put a message that they are not. All right. So they are not integers, and we will stop. But if they are integers, then the next thing I want to check is if the first number c1 is greater than 0 and c2 is less than 0. Let us take greater than equal to 0 as anything which is positive. Then in this situation, we would show a message that the input is correct. Otherwise, we will rewrite the condition and say if C1 is less than 0 and C2 is greater than equal to 0, then also the input is correct. Otherwise, in all the other situations, we would say that the input is incorrect. Right? So that's the logic. Very simple logic. First thing you do is you check. So for checking, we surely need to convert it first into an integer. So we are checking. If it is an integer, then we will further go ahead and check whether the required condition is met or not. And if it is not an integer in the first place, we'll throw a error message again. Now, if they are both integers, then we will check if the first one is a positive number and the second is a negative number, or if the first is a negative number and the second is a positive number, then in either of these situations we'll print it is correct. But if these situations are not met, so there are chances both are greater than 0 or both are less than 0. So in both the other situations, we will print it is incorrect. So let us try the definition and see if it is working. So let me put in 10 and 10. So it should say incorrect. If I say 10 and minus 10, it says it is correct. If I enter minus 10 and 10, it says it is correct. And if I enter minus 10 and minus 10, it says it is incorrect. If I am entering fractional value, then it says it is not integers. And if I am entering something which is non-numeric, then it says wrong inputs. So my code is working fine for all the situations. So every alert message could be generated. You can try this definition and we'll check a new definition in the next video.